everyone. Welcome to the San Francisco Girls Chorus 42nd Anniversary Gala. Giving back, looking forward. My name is Valérie Sainte-Agathe, and I am the Artistic Director of the San Francisco Girls Chorus. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this evening of music and celebration. Over the past year, we have seen incredible resilience from our choristers and our community. SFGC's young singers have continued to grow their voices through online rehearsals, and we have pushed the boundaries of what is possible in presenting the highest quality in online choral music performance. Tonight, we say thank you to our SFGC champions. Because of your support, we can ensure that every young woman and girl can sing with SFGC. And thanks to you, we continue to provide our audiences with music experiences like those you will see during tonight's performances. And joining me tonight is our longtime auctioneer and SFGC superfan, Greg Quiroga. Greg, are you there?
Yes, hello Valerie, I'm here. And hello to everyone watching at home as well. Valerie and I are both coming to you live tonight from our homes. We've partnered with our friends at Verducci Event Productions to bring to you this very special evening in real time. And look, though we can't see your smiling faces, we would love to know that you are out there and watching. So we have a live chat on the YouTube as part of the event. So look to the right of your screen. That's where the chat window is. And right now, we would love for everyone to take a moment. Let us know where you were tuning in from tonight. And for those of you who attend our gala in person, I should have started here. You know me, I'm Greg Quiroga of Stellar Fundraising Auctions. I've been rallying support for SFGC at its annual gala since 2010. Those of you who haven't met me before, welcome. We're gonna have a great time tonight. One of the things that I love about San Francisco Girls Chorus galas are the stories that we get to hear from current and former choristers. They are stories of personal growth, of learning, of fun, and the incredibly strong bonds of sisterhood. And of course, we can't leave out, Valerie, the incredible music, right? We have a great show lined up for you tonight, a show that would not be possible without the generosity of some of our incredible donors. So right now, please put your virtual hands together, give it up in chat for our section leader sponsors, Ellen and Jofa Dale, Carol and Richard Harris, Sarah Hollenbeck and David Serrano, David Serrano Sewell. That's what I get for having line breaks in my script. My apologies, David. Allison Wong and Jonathan Howe, Anne Gray Miller, Louise and Paul Rennie, Mary and Greg Rupert, Julia Trujillo and Richard Borgon, and an anonymous donor. Your support is what makes it possible for us to present performances like we are going to share with you tonight. Now, one of the strengths of SFGC is their ability to learn and perform an extraordinarily wide range of music, from Baroque to contemporary. And Valerie, one of the things that I love is that you always have the singers explore different musical styles and stories that are reflective of the singers and the communities you serve. We begin with an excerpt tonight from a new choral opera that SFGC is commissioning. Now, Scene 1 from this new work was supposed to be previewed as part of SFGC's final 2021 season back in May of last year. And though it couldn't be performed in person, SFGC wouldn't let anything stop them from bringing the story to life. SFGC and the creative team joined together through online rehearsals and recordings. And tonight, they're going to share with you the result of this fruitful, ongoing collaboration.
Yes, I believe it's so important for our choristers to engage with living composers and artists who are pushing creative boundaries and telling the stories of today. So I'm pleased to begin the evening with Scene 1 from Tomorrow's Memories, A Little Manila Diary, a new choral opera we are commissioning by Matthew Welch that will be premiered in 2022. Tomorrow's Memories is based on a true story, and it's a diary it's a story coming of age about a young Filipina immigrant in the 1920s. And through her words, we highlight the deep impact of the Filipino immigrant community in the Bay Area. The project involves a close collaboration between SFGC choristers, composer Welsh, and a creative team of Filipino-American musicians, artists, and music leaders. With that, we bring you to Hawaii in the 1920s, where our protagonist, Angeles Monrayo, is just arriving at the strike camp and describes the scene around her. Filipino workers from all around Oahu striking together for higher pay and equal wages for men and women.
Mabangong bulaklak, simbango ng buhay, uba, haleluya, sa gabi at araw, bulaklak na tangi, nalunti ang kulay, kahit na malansa, may bango din taglay. Bye.
Bravo, bravo. Such beautiful voices and what a compelling production. Such a testament to the adaptability of SFGC and all the choristers. That entire production was created with every chorister at their own home. Each singer recorded their part, and then they were all edited together into that single piece. And until today, pre-edited recordings like that were the only way we could see SFGC perform virtually. Hashtag foreshadowing. This has been a challenging year, and SFGC has done amazing work to keep the choristers engaged and to keep producing world-class performances. SFGC has always been at the forefront of arts and culture in San Francisco, impacting the lives of choristers, their families, and anyone who has the privilege of seeing them perform. And SFGC's impact goes all the way to the top, as you will be able to see by our special guests this evening. Starting with our first up next, please join me in welcoming SFGC's Interim Executive Director, Adriana Marcial.
Good evening. My name is Adriana Marcial. I'm the Interim Executive Director of the San Francisco Girls Chorus, and I am so pleased to introduce the Elizabeth Appling Arts Champion Award. Named after SFGC's founder, this award is presented annually to an extraordinary individual who embodies the values of the chorus and has made significant contributions to the Bay Area arts community. This year, we present the award to our very own San Francisco Mayor London Breed for her strength in her leadership and her deep belief that arts and culture are integral to thriving communities. We are also joined tonight by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the inaugural recipient of the Elizabeth Appling Arts Champion Award. She will be presenting the award to Mayor London Breed. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and enjoy.
Hello. It is a joy to send greetings to the brilliant artists and leaders of the San Francisco Girls Chorus as we honor with the Elizabeth Appling Arts Champion Award our very own Mayor London Breed. As San Franciscans, support for the arts is in our DNA. The arts not only bring joy to our community, but they have always been central to our national dialogue and identity. Sadly, the pandemic has inflicted immense suffering on Bay Area arts organizations. Yet, despite these challenges, we have been inspired by the artists who have harnessed their imaginations and embraced new media to share their art while social distancing. We're all so grateful to the San Francisco Girls Chorus for ensuring that music and the arts remain present in the lives of Bay Area families. And we're also grateful to have a champion for the arts in our mayor, who understands the power of the arts to bring us together, comfort our communities, and help us imagine a brighter future. Throughout the pandemic, and most recently in her budget proposal, Mayor London Breed has fought tirelessly to support Bay Area arts organizations because she knows that investing in the arts means investing in our future. For her relentless commitment to empowering our artistic community and lifting up artists' essential work, it is my privilege to present the Elizabeth Appling Arts Champion Award to Mayor London Breed. On behalf of the people of San Francisco and the Congress of the United States, thank you, Mayor Breed, for your service to our city and for all that you do to strengthen our community and our country. And thank you, San Francisco Girls Chorus, for your beautiful music and your powerful commitment to our city's young artists.
Thank you, Speaker Pelosi, for your leadership and all you have done to fight for our city and our country. I am honored and humbled to accept this award. It feels like it was just yesterday when I had the privilege of watching you receive this exact award. When Elizabeth Appling founded the San Francisco Girls Chorus 42 years ago, she wanted to prepare girls from diverse backgrounds for success, both on stage and in life. This mission of empowering young women through music and enriching our culture continues today. I am thrilled that we can all come together to support life-changing music education programs like this course. As Speaker Pelosi said, as San Franciscans, supporting the arts is in our DNA. Nothing will stop us from that, not even a pandemic. San Francisco is committed to supporting our arts organizations to help them get through these challenging times and empowering artists of all ages to follow their dreams and contribute to our world-class arts and culture scene. Your support tonight will make sure the San Francisco Girls Chorus can continue their amazing work. To all 350 of our chorus members, you have inspired me by showing resilience in your virtual rehearsals and performances, like your amazing virtual holiday performance last December. I cannot wait to see what you have been practicing for this spring. Your music brings us so much joy, hope, and happiness. But beyond the stage, your voices matter. You are the leaders of tomorrow. I want to thank the San Francisco Girls Chorus Artistic Director, Valérie Sainte-Agathe, for your incredible leadership. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
Thank you so much, Mayor Breed and Speaker Pelosi. We are truly thankful for your committed support of SFGC and for your messages of strength and resilience for our choristers.
Absolutely, Valérie. And to echo Mayor Breed, it really is thanks to community support, to your support, that SFGC is able to continue delivering revelatory musical experiences to our local and international audiences. And tonight's event is truly international. We put it in the chat. We asked everybody in the chat earlier, Valérie, and thanks to all of you for letting us know in chat that you are tuning in from Costa Rica, England, from San Francisco, of course, from Iowa, Cambridge, England, Canada, Larkspur, the distant city of Larkspur, Taiwan, Berkeley, Oakland, Raleigh, North Carolina, from Illinois, Connecticut, Vermont, Daly City, New Hampshire, and as far away as Lafayette. And now that you've shown that you can take direction well, we hope you'll follow the directions to make a gift and ensure that SFGC will be able to continue to provide the best in music education experiences to young women from all backgrounds. Because even though Valérie and I are here virtually and we can't see you, we can see your intentions made visible when you support SFGC tonight. And there are 3 ways you can participate in tonight's fundraising. You can donate via text simply by texting SFGC to 888-908-9251. You can see it on the left of the screen here. Again, text SFGC to 1-888-908-9251. Once you make that text, you'll receive a link back guiding you through the donation process. You can also make your gift via our giving platform. If you go to sfgirlschorus.org/give-now, you can, if you go to sfgirlschorus.org/give-now, or of course, you can always just send us a check, use a donor advised fund, or bring a wheelbarrow full of cash down to the office on Page Street. I know that's a lot to remember, so we'll have all of that information available at all times. Just look in the chat feed to the right of your screen or look beneath this video in the video description. And don't worry, I'm still an auctioneer at heart. I'll be repeating myself throughout this gala, so all of this information you'll hear it a few more times from me. And if you look now along the bottom of the screen, you'll see the honor roll of names of donors who have already joined in and are supporting us tonight. The gifts are already coming in. Julia Trujillo and Richard Borgon donated $5,000 in addition to their gala sponsorship. Thank you. Spenson and Rena Fulweiler are pledged to give $2,000. Elizabeth Avakian, for whom the scholarship fund is named, pledges $150. How do you get to be on this honor roll? It is easy. Just make your gift through SFGC's website and see your name on screen live. Every gift makes an impact in the lives of our choristers. And we'll be back in a little while to focus on the fundraising in earnest. So go familiarize yourself with the giving platform, make your gift. And I'm going to hand it back to Valérie for her to share a little bit more about tonight's repertoire.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you, donors. Tonight, we are presenting a selection of works by the San Francisco Girls Chorus Premier Ensemble, a 55 members group of singers that range in age from 13 to 18. They have spent anywhere from 6 to 12 years training with SFGC and have shared the stage with some of the most prestigious conductors, singers, choreographers, or orchestras. The premier ensemble is joined by guest artist Rhoslyn Jones to present a selection of works by Anton Dvorak. Rhoslyn Jones has established herself as an important presence on the operatic and concert stages of the world. You might have been lucky enough to see her on the San Francisco Opera stage covering the title roles in Puccini's Manon Lescaut and Tosca. We chose to present tonight a selection from the Dvorak-Moravian duet, Opus 32. As a reminder, you can find the full text and translation as well as program notes in the Gala and Concert program, which can be found in the YouTube video description. With that, we present the premier ensemble and Rhoslyn Jones.
Thank you, singers. Thank you, Rhoslyn. What you watching at home just saw is a shining example of the artistic side of the San Francisco Girls Chorus. SFGC is committed to creating innovative vocal performance, and since the onset of the pandemic, it has repeatedly adapted to offer choristers the opportunity to continue their music education and personal growth. Parents have called SFGC's programs a lifeline for their choristers during the pandemic. And in the past year, SFGC has developed partnerships with over 60 musicians, artists, and organizations to ensure the vibrancy of the chorister experience and the performing arts landscape. Artists like the incomparable Rhoslyn Jones, thank you again. The San Francisco Girls Chorus is more than simply one of the world's most respected vocal ensembles. It is music education brought to life for girls and young women of all backgrounds. And in a few moments, we're going to ask for your help in supporting that mission. Every gift that you make is going to go towards supporting music education in all of its forms within the chorus and need-based scholarships. We can see donations coming in. We appreciate each and every one of you. We are going to recognize you all in just a moment. And as a reminder, if you want to make a donation and have your name appear in our feed on stream, please visit sfgirlschorus.org/give now. Again, sfgirlschorus.org/give now. That's where you can make donations at a variety of levels: $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, $100, whatever your capacity. I guarantee that there is a level that matches it with your commitment, because if you don't see a donation level that you like, you can enter a custom amount. And in this year, with so many shifting circumstances and instability, SFGC has broadened the reach of its scholarship support, significantly increasing the amount of financial aid available to families. That means we need you more than ever to support the chorus. This year, SFGC had 350 singers ages 4 to 18 from 45 Bay Area cities. Every gift you make will ensure that not one of them ever is turned away from SFGC due to lack of funds, thanks to the Elizabeth Avakian Need-Based Scholarship Fund, as you can see right now.
I was in the chorus for about almost 8 years, 7.5 years, and I started in level 2, and I did 1 year of each of 3 and 4, and then I did Charisma for about 4.5 years. It was very meaningful to receive scholarship. Without it, I would not be in the chorus. The fact that throughout the chorus, I discovered that I wanted to sing and wanted to pursue classical music as a career was really great, and something that I don't think I would get from anywhere else.
Each year, the Elizabeth Avakian Scholarship Fund awards more than $150,000 in financial aid to choristers across 35 Bay Area zip codes, and they attend all 3 of our campuses in Hayes Valley, Bayview Hunters Point, and Emeryville. And in fact, the fund represents the chorus core belief that music and singing should be available to all young people, that no one should be prohibited from learning this art due to the lack of financial means. And it's that commitment that's even more important now than ever, when financial circumstances for families is changing, it's challenging, and it's really uncertain.
This year has been an opportunity to demonstrate that our training is going beyond the rigorous musical program that we are able to develop. Part of our mission is to prepare all girls and young women for success, on stage, but also in life. So the most important thing for me was to find ways to support them through those times of isolation and show them how they can grow from it, become better musicians, but also better persons. For the first time, we developed workshops in composition, songwriting, and improvisation. We even started a leadership program, and each girl, even the 4 years old, took the time to think about what it means to be a leader. I am also very proud of our collaboration with the Bayview Opera House. This program is supporting our mission to provide music education for girls and young women from all ethnic and socio-economic backgrounds. Right now, children are watching us. They are observing how we behave, how we deal with adversity, how we treat each other. With the support of our wonderful artistic community, SFGC is able to show them the way.
I am Devlin Jackson. My daughter is Zamora's Jackson Jones. I'm very happy that Zamora has this experience because she gets to build on something she genuinely likes, and she's making friends with other people who like the same things. She's like making connections and figuring out the world in a different way. And it just kind of showed me that that's what art is about, like helping you make connections and making feelings with people that you may never see or may have never been able to talk to or be around. And I appreciate everything that San Francisco Girls Chorus does because it's giving her that entryway into a world that I may not have been able to give to her.
The scholarship program is truly an investment in our young singers and their lives. Our future depends on how we support and equip young people today, and we believe that the chorus is laying the foundation based on respect, hard work, and self-confidence that will prepare singers for the stage and in life. It's been a really tough year, but our choristers have shown tremendous resilience, and we believe that music has helped them persevere through this time. We hope you'll make a gift to the scholarship fund tonight, and a gift of any size truly does change the lives of our singers and supports this beautiful community of young people.
The chorus changes lives, brings out potential, and helps young girls find their way into adulthood. And thanks to your support, no young woman is ever turned away from this life-changing, empowering program due to lack of funds. We can already see gifts coming in. We appreciate each and every one of you. Louise and Paul Rennie pledged give $3,000. Marlene Harrison, in honor of Allison Burnett, pledged $25. Allison Wang and Jonathan Howe gave $3,000. Robert Rodinsky gave $25. Every pledge makes a difference. Every gift counts. We appreciate you. Kimi Hosume gives $100. Louise and Paul Rennie in for $3,000. I repeat myself, I'm an auctioneer. It's great. Allison Wang and Jonathan Howe in for $3,000. Robert Rodinsky gives $25. Phyllis and Frank Martin Veg give $1,500. Patricia Unterman gives $350. We see you. We appreciate all of your support. For those of you who have yet to make a donation, remember, go to sfgirlschorus.org/give now and give now, right? Make your donation. We'll be able to see your name on the stream tonight. The Fund a Need, if you're not familiar with the concept, this is an opportunity for everybody watching, every single person watching. Give a gift of any size, whatever moves you and matches with your capabilities, whether it be $25 or $25 or $25,000. Every gift makes a difference for SFGC. For example, we just had a gift of $100. $100 provides sheet music for choristers for one song, right? $2,500. Every gift of $2,500 provides full tuition support for a chorister in levels 1 through 3 for a full year. Every gift you make will support a chorister like tonight's featured Fund a Need speaker, Lola Miller Henline. Lola is a chorus alum whose time with SFGC was made possible by the Scholarship Fund and whose spirit of giving back to her community has truly inspired us all. So it is my honor to introduce tonight's Fund a Need speaker, Lola Miller Henline.
Good evening. My name is Lola Miller Henline. I'm an alumna of the San Francisco Girls Chorus. It is my honor to speak to you tonight about my time with SFGC as a recipient of an Elizabeth Avakian need-based scholarship. My first experience with the chorus was when I was only 6 years old. I can still remember being nervous to sing Make New Friends and Keep the Old for my audition. The song turned out to be a great fit, as I quickly found a home in the organization that would become a constant in my life, bridging the daunting gaps from elementary, middle, high school, and even through today. During my 11 years with SFGC, I was not only given an exceptional musical training from a very early age, but I became part of a community of driven young women who were given a platform to dive into music, and really themselves. SFGC's unique environment surrounds singers with mentors who truly support and facilitate growth and leadership, and encourage choristers to step up as soloists and section leaders. You also learn how to communicate effectively as a member of a creative group, all while creating stunning music together. So at the age of 17, when it was time to laureate, you can see why I didn't want to leave. And in fact, I didn't. I transitioned from chorister to mentor and began working as a rehearsal aide at our Bayview Hunters Point campus. It's so gratifying to be a part of starting the musical journeys of these young choristers and watch them grow year by year, just as I did. Being in the San Francisco Girls Chorus was the first experience that really made me appreciate music and showed me that it's what I want to do for the rest of my life. I am now a second year at the San Francisco Conservatory of Music, majoring as a jazz vocalist and composer. And I still work as a rehearsal aide with SFGC, helping choristers continue to find community and musicianship, even online. The Elizabeth Avakian Need-Based Scholarship Fund made my experience with SFGC possible, supporting everything from 11 years of day-to-day rehearsals to once-in-a-lifetime opportunities like a tour to Scandinavia. Please join me in supporting the next generation of musicians and leaders. Your donation tonight to the Scholarship Fund can provide so many young people with the same life-changing opportunities to grow, thrive, and give back to their communities. I hope you'll join me in uplifting these voices of the future. Thank you.
No, thank you, Lola. Thank you so much for sharing your story and making this powerful call to action. We appreciate you taking the time. We appreciate you being with us, and we appreciate all the work you're doing as a mentor with SFGC. Everyone watching at home, that's why we're here. Lola is one of over 12,000 lives your generosity has touched over the years, and we can see donations already coming in. We appreciate each and every donation as we see Carla Haberman gives $100, Blythe Danner all the way from New York City, Blythe in for $350, Kathleen Murray and Arthur Perkins in memory of Anne Murray Ladd give $350, Ellen and Jofa Dale. So this is on top of the sponsorship from earlier. Ellen and Jofa pledge give another $3,000. Cynthia Astrachan gives $20. Douglas Hall and Diane Andrews Hall give $250. Joanne Murphy gives $100. Sachiko Minowa and John Riley give $100. Sarah Hollenbeck and David Serrano Sewell give $3,000. Allison Burnett and Ian Murphy, nice vest, Ian, give $100. Ying Feng and Kenneth Lee give $500. And every gift that you make, every gift that you give empowers the work of SFGC. $500, for example, enables SFGC to engage 2 professional artists to teach master classes and workshops to all chorus levels, right? We talked about $2,500 being a magic number because it sponsors full tuition scholarships for a chorister for a year. $5,000 supports our annual Chorus School Composer in Residence program, where choristers learn about the process of creating new music with notable living composers. As we see the pledges continue to come in, Jean E. Newman gives $1,000. Sophie Ziegler, in honor of Susan Blinderman. Susan's going to be joining us in just a moment. Sophie gives $250. Liz Keem, in honor of Susan, gives $250. We have an anonymous gift of $50. Anna Fernandez Lamoth's in for $25. The McTrangs pledge $250. The Kellys are in for $500. Jenny Jewel gives $50. Alexandra and Paloma Anise Saliziar give $250. Alyssa and Mark McLean give $75. Gabrielle Briggs is in for $100. The Patel Novakovic, Lovich family are in for $250. And if you haven't yet made a gift, remember, you can go to sfgirlschorus.org/give now, sfgirlschorus.org/give now, and you will make it on our honor roll right here, right now, as we see Leah Fitchen-Schloss and Randall Schloss give $100, and Amy and Christian Sebrian give $1,000, and $1,000 enables SFGC to engage 2 professional artists to teach master classes and workshops. Remember, $1,000 does great work. Every gift does great work, as Heather Hadlock and Kathy V give $500, and Beth Freeman, in honor of Carolyn Freeman, gives $50. Chris Miller gives $25. Gabrielle Briggs gives $100. Johan Josen gives $50. Veda Barney gives $50. Every gift makes a difference. Keep those gifts coming. And we said, remember, we said every gift makes a difference. Every gift of $250 provides music theory books for 6 choristers. It's not just about learning to sing. It's about learning to, it's about an education in music, not just how to perform music. And $100 provides sheet music for choristers for 1 song. And each level averages 5 new songs a year, right? So then what this enables, you're supporting all of the artists, including the artists who create, the composers who write the music. SF Girls Chorus is about supporting artists at every level, as we see more gifts are coming in. Ariane Abela gives $25. Lila LaHood gives $250. Jean Mayer gives $25. We appreciate each and every one of you. Melanie Van Dorn gives $100. Keep those pledges coming. Keep those gifts coming. We appreciate every single one. Don't stop now, right? Don't stop now. We appreciate you. And look, there's a small delay. So if you are over there right now and you're entering it, and trust me when I say it's getting to us, it just might take a second. So if you haven't yet, once again, and you want to see your name on the screen, go to sfgirlschorus.org/give now, pick the level that you want and give now, as the Warners are in for $250 as well. We appreciate each and every one of your pledges of gifts, every one of you, as Tavi Haberman gives $50. Keep those gifts coming, everybody. Keep those gifts coming, and don't stop. Don't stop, right? Keep those gifts coming. You're doing amazing work. What we're going to do is we're going to move on with the program, because we've got a lot of show for you this evening, and I want to make sure that you're able to get to all of it. So what we'll do is we'll move on with the program, but don't stop giving, please. In fact, here's the promise that I'll make with you. I will do my best to acknowledge and appreciate every gift you make tonight. We'll check back in with the Fund the Need. We'll get your names in the crawl when it's there. But right now, it's time to enjoy more of our incredible program and build the excitement for tonight's live performance. So let's bring Valerie back to take us onward. Valerie.
Thank you, Greg. So our next performance features our collaboration with our 2020 Virtual Artist in Residence, the King's Singers. As you can imagine, we had to be creative and find ways to create music during the pandemic. One of the solutions was to join forces with professional artists and find ways to bring expertise to our singers while performing at a professional level with established ensembles. The King Singers have joined us for master classes, ranging from what it means to sing in a chamber ensemble without a conductor, the importance of facial expression, and how to communicate the music to the audience beyond delivering the score. Here, we present the Premier Ensemble and the King Singers' rendition of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. And you will see that we can be proud of our choristers. They can definitely own their parts, showing their sensibility, their personalities. This is what I'm looking for with those collaborations. Our singers have the talent and the training to be able to step up and be confident while working with professionals. They are already artists and not only students.
that you don't really care for music, do you? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the Maybe I've been here before. I know this room. I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken
Maybe there's a God above. All I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken
This is my favorite arrangement now. So we are celebrating tonight, and we also wanted to honor our longtime accompanist and theory instructor, Susan Blinderman, who retired this year after 30 years with SFGC and enriching the lives of generations of choristers. SFGC has now over 12,000 alum. Most of them had Susan as theory instructor and accompanist. We wanted to give them an opportunity to send a message to Susan.
So when I think of Susan, there are several words that come to mind. Talented, patient, amazing teacher, loving, inspiring, full of life, and beautiful inside and out.
It's hard to even state how important of a role Susan had in my time at SFGC. Susan was one of the amazing role models I had growing up, and such a powerful woman for me to look up to.
When I was in level 4, I was lucky enough to have Susan as my accompanist. She is just an incredibly talented musician. She did so much for the chorus.
Whenever I saw her, we would do our little promenade move, and that is my absolute favorite memory of Susan.
She always was doing like the nicest things.
One of my favorite memories of Susan was in music theory class. We all sat on the floor around her piano, and Susan taught us to identify intervals by ear.
Susan, I want to congratulate you on 30 incredible years. You've made such a difference in my life and in the lives of so many other young women.
I am so grateful for her devotion to her students and to the San Francisco Girls Chorus.
I am teaching my 5-year-old how to play the piano now, and it's really fun, and I think of you all the time.
Susan has always been such an amazing teacher and an amazing mentor who is super kind and encouraging and makes you feel like you can do anything.
Susan Blinderman has had an impact on everyone who passed through the chorus, whether they were lucky enough to be in her theory class, whether they were accompanied by her, or whether they were simply the recipient of one of her warm, welcoming smiles.
We all know how much music and music theory we learned from her.
Thank you for all of the time that you shared as being part of the legacy of the San Francisco Girls Chorus.
She is so kind and genuine, and talking to her feels like getting a big warm hug from a loved one.
I'm Elizabeth Avakian, Chorus School Director Emeritus. Susan taught with delight and with humor. She provided an exemplary role model for every chorister musician.
I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to know and perform with Susan, as well as to learn so much in her theory classes.
She is missed greatly, but her legacy will long continue.
Thank you, Susan.
We now welcome Susan Blinderman herself live. Susan, bravo for 30 years with SFGC. This video is just so moving. I am so glad that we could finally have a special recognition for you. You have been such an inspiration to so many of our singers, but also to us as directors. And I will never forget how welcoming you have been with me when I arrived from France 8 years ago. Your support and generosity definitely helped me make this huge transition. Thank you for being with us, Susan.
Thank you, Valerie, and thank you, dear alums. I'm so sorry we couldn't celebrate in person, but being able to see so many of you online has been amazing. You are the reason I stayed for over 30 years, and you are the reason it was so hard for me to step down. There are so many people to thank for giving me the opportunity to be part of the SFGC community. First and foremost, my heartfelt thanks go to my dear friend, Beth Avakian, who, as many of you know, was the director of the chorus school for over 30 years. As a matter of fact, Beth was the only person I knew when I moved to San Francisco, and after being here just 2 weeks, she invited me to audition for a job as substitute accompanist for the Level 1 chorus. Luckily, the person I was subbing for never came back, and the next 31 years are chorus history. And of course, big thanks go to the entire staff at the chorus, who always made my job so much easier and so much fun. The chorus is incredibly lucky to have this talented, amazing team in place on both the administrative and artistic side of the organization. As my close friends and family can attest, deciding to step down from my position at the chorus was one of the most difficult decisions of my life. In February of 2020, when I told Valerie about my plans to retire at the end of the school year, her first question was, why now? And the simple answer was, I finally felt like the chorus was in such solid footing that it was simply the right time for me to say goodbye. Little did any of us know that 2 weeks later, when the shelter-in-place order was given, our lives would be changed in ways we could have never imagined. But I was right about the timing. The chorus didn't skip a beat, no pun intended, getting the entire program online and beginning immediately with remote rehearsals and theory classes. So lastly, I want to thank Valérie for her courage, her fearlessness, her vision, and her strong artistic leadership. And on a more personal note, I also want to thank you, Valérie, for giving me the most wonderful musical experience of my life when you invited me to step away from the piano and conduct the chorus at Davies Symphony Hall a couple of years ago. I will never forget that thrilling moment. Thank you, Valérie.
Well, Susan, it was an honor to have you on this stage with us at this time at Davies. And thank you so much for joining us live, Susan, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you again, Valérie, and I can't wait to hear the girls sing live.
I echo the thanks. Thank you again, Susan. And now, Valérie, you kind of need to shortly take your leave of us as well. Am I right?
Yes, it's true. I finally get to do one of my favorite things, you know, as artistic director of the San Francisco Girls Chorus, to conduct and to bring our choristers' voices together in real time. So far, during tonight's concert, we've shown you our dynamic video presentations that bring the voices of our choristers together through video editing. To create these video performances, each singer must practice and record individual parts at home using what we call a click track to keep them in tempo. So tonight, however, we are doing something new for the very first time. Right now, the 55 singers of the Premier Ensemble are in a virtual green room, having tuned in from their homes all around the Bay Area to be with you in real time tonight to share our very first live performance in over a year. This is made possible through a new technology called Jack Trip Virtual Studio, which allows singers in different locations to sing together in unison. We only started working with Jack Trip a few weeks ago, but our singers are fast learners and they are excited to share their voices with you. We are back to live performance, so anything could happen. I tell the girls, just keep singing.
Yeah, wow. Thank you for sharing this, Valérie. And wow.
Yes, and while we right now only have Jack Trip for our Premier Ensemble singers, we hope to expand this to more levels of our chorus, so every girl has the joy of singing with her peers in real time.
Amazing. Well, Valérie, I will let you go give the Premier Ensemble singers one final warm-up because I know that they're a little nervous about being live for the first time in a year. And we'll see you on Jack Trip in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
And everyone else watching at home, just know that a $10,000 gift would enable Jack Trip software server for one level of the chorus. And in just a few minutes, when you see the debut live performance of the Premier Ensemble, you're going to understand that Jack Trip is an amazing software tool that is going to enable live performances virtually unlike anything you've ever seen before. And we're just minutes away from the debut performance. And SFGC's work with Jack Trip, with guest artists like Rhoslyn Jones and the King Singers, who were the 2020 virtual artists in residence, and tonight's performance are all made possible by the support of viewers just like you. And you, the community, have responded. You have been giving us lots of pledges, and so many at a certain point that the scroll even broke and we weren't able to keep up with all of the pledges. But Edward Coe, Mark Verbinski, Lauren Dunbar-Keogh, Janelle Noble and George Martin, Judith Baker, Alyssa Isaacson, Gabrielle Briggs, Wei Cheng, Sharon Gold, Steve Savage and Tamara Bach, Culligan Whistler family, David On, Nia Spalding in memory of Triest, Nia Spalding, Kelly John and Lola Close, Beth Schechter and Carl Otto, Matt Gahan and Mary Star Hope, the Bloom King family, Hyo Jiang, Lynette Evans, JD Beltran, we appreciate all of your gifts. We appreciate all of you making these donations. If you haven't seen your name yet, please stay tuned. We will continue to run the crawl. We want to recognize everyone, but now we're going to turn to our final performance of the night. Don't stop giving, though. Please do not stop giving. But every gift you make enables the work, and we are here doing the work right now so Valérie and the singers can do what they do best, enriching and inspiring our community through beautiful music. And support like yours is what makes this very special final part of tonight's gala and concert possible. Momentarily, we are going to welcome Valérie and the Premier Ensemble into the live feed to perform Eric Whitacre's The Seal Lullaby. I'm betting we have more than a few fans of Eric Whitacre's music here tonight. SFGC is honored to share one of his songs to close out the evening. Valérie told me that Eric himself stopped by SFGC's virtual rehearsal last week and was blown away by how quickly the singers have learned. So maybe it's better that the performers don't know that you're in the audience, Eric. No pressure, right? Because he plans to join us and watch along tonight. And again, this is all live. We do have a backup recording just in case, taken yesterday during the final dress rehearsal. If we experience any technical issues and can't make it through, we'll jump to that version. And that version was pretty amazing. But I have faith that there is little in the world that is going to stop the choristers of the Premier Ensemble from singing, because they are excited to perform for you live tonight. And we're going to check, are we ready? We are ready. So I've got the signal that we're ready to go live with the Premier Ensemble. Stay with us because there might be a slight delay as we switch over feeds, but Valérie, take it away.
And welcome to our virtual stage. I am with our chorister. Are you all ready for this performance live?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. So Chesley, let's listen to the chord, please.
Sweet
you. This was beautiful. So instead of bowing, I would like us to clap and clap really loud. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I want publicly, right, to thank you, congratulate you. You've been amazing. This year wasn't easy, and not just because everything around, right? It's not easy to be at home with your parents and have to sing and the entire community was just around you, and it's beautiful. I want us to give a huge applause also, just because we're not used to hear that live anymore, but also to thank all the artists who came and who supported you. And I'm thinking about the King Singers, Room Full of Teeth, the master classes with Michelle Kennedy, Rhoslyn Jones, Dashan Burton. I'm forgetting a lot of names right now, but I really want to thank the artistic community, because that is not easy for artists in general, but they took the time to show you how to move forward. So big applause and thank you, thank you, thank you. Back to you, Greg.
Wow, that was amazing. What an incredible performance. And I'm honored to have been here with all of you for such a historic event, for all of us to be part of. Thank you, Premier Ensemble. Special thanks, Valerie, for all you do, but especially for explaining Jack Trip to us earlier, because it made that performance that much more special. And another thank you for all of you watching our show tonight. We are thrilled that we could share these talented voices with you, our supporters all over the world. I also have the name of the winner from our free registration drawing, who's going to be going home with the ultimate SFGC concert package. Christian Marenbach of San Francisco, you have won season tickets for 8 people to San Francisco Girls Chorus's next subscription season of in-person performances featuring their triumphant return to the stage. And for all of you, as an arts-based nonprofit, community support makes everything SFGC does possible. Your generosity ensures that SFGC can endure as a beacon of hope, inspiration, and creativity. If you made a donation to our Fund a Need tonight, thank you. We appreciate you. Keep your eyes on the scroll. We are doing our best to give everyone their moment on screen, and we'll be keeping the chat going during the final slideshow. So let us know what you thought of the performances tonight. And tonight's concert recording also is going to remain online, so please feel free to enjoy it again. I know I'm gonna share it with my family, share it with your family or friends, so they too can find joy and inspiration in the voices of our young singers. And if you're watching a recording of this show, just know that you can still make a donation that will have an impact on the chorus. We're going to keep our Fund a Need online open so that everyone who would like to support the chorus has the opportunity. Again, that's sfgirlschorus.org/give now. We look forward to welcoming you at our next online performance, and especially look forward to the day when we can welcome you safely in person. Until then, stay safe, keep supporting and enjoying the arts, and wherever this life takes you, when you get there, please remember to use your powers for good. Thank you and good night.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Together.